Here's what narcissists do when they find out you've discovered their weakness. Greetings, fantastic audience. Today, we're delving into a topic that many of you might resonate with. What transpires when narcissists become aware that you've unraveled their true selves? It's not uncommon for individuals to sense they're not being treated properly, but fully comprehending the extent of manipulation and understanding the impact of narcissistic behavior can be quite a challenge. Whether you felt ensnared in a relationship with a narcissist or are simply intrigued by the signs that emerge when they realize you've seen through their facade, you're in the right place. Join us as we unravel the intricacies of this realization. Before we plunge into the depths, if you enjoy this content, spread the love by hitting the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more thought-provoking discussions. Let's foster a community where we can exchange experiences and insights. Now let's embark on the exploration of what unfolds when the mask begins to slip, and narcissists recognize you've exposed their authentic nature. It's bound to be an enlightening journey, so let's dive right in. In challenging situations, some individuals opt to steer clear of the narcissist's path, avoiding any potential trouble. Others may go the extra mile to appease the narcissist, offering compliments or investing considerable effort into their relationship. However, these endeavors typically yield little success. Some might even propose therapy, either as a joint venture or individually, in the hope of fixing things. Unfortunately, these attempts often fall short of truly comprehending what's transpiring with the narcissist. Over time, certain individuals come to the realization that they are entangled with a narcissist, or, at the very least, someone who consistently stirs up trouble. This awareness often dawns on them after enduring a prolonged period of feeling undervalued. For those occupying the primary partner role, this realization may take considerable time. Conversely, individuals not in close relationships may reach this point after being repeatedly ignored and belittled. Whether you are a close partner, a secondary partner biding time, or someone involved in a clandestine relationship, there comes a juncture when you uncover that you are dealing with a narcissist or someone perpetually causing disruptions. Now, what if you decide to diverge from the misguided paths mentioned earlier? You might opt to confront this individual, exposing them as a narcissist or categorizing them as manipulative, abusive, and dishonest. But what unfolds when the narcissist becomes aware that you have seen through their performance? Here's a crucial point. Most narcissists don't genuinely realize that you have discerned their true nature because they are often oblivious to their own behavior. Many fall into the category of being unaware of their actions. It's not as if they're consciously thinking, "I know I'm a narcissist, and now this person has found out. What do I do? Should I admit to deceiving and abusing people? They've uncovered my true self. What's my next move?" No, they remain oblivious to their own nature. So, when you point out to them that they might be a narcissist or manipulator, their genuine reaction is surprise. It might be challenging for some to believe, but that's because you might not have a full understanding of narcissism. Emotions could be influencing you, or you might be viewing things more from your perspective than the narcissists. It's crucial to recognize that when most narcissists are told they're a narcissist or accused of being manipulative and abusive, they sincerely reject it. They're not secretly acknowledging it while outwardly denying. In the case of a self-aware narcissist, the dynamic changes. They are aware that you've seen through them. However, whether you accuse an aware or unaware narcissist, their initial response is denial. They might assert, "No, I'm not. What are you talking about? That's crazy." This denial is their attempt to quash the threat your accusation poses to their control. If you persist in accusing them, and they persist in denying, Their narcissistic tendencies might lead them to resort to other forms of manipulation. They might choose to walk away, dismiss your claim, or even turn the tables by accusing you of being the narcissist. They might use physical aggression to silence you or employ confusing language to refute your claims. Occasionally, a narcissist with some self-awareness might react by saying, "I understand why you might think I'm a narcissist. I see why you're concerned about that." However, they won't admit to it. They might state, "I acknowledge some similarities, but I'm not exactly a narcissist." Or they may give the impression of intending to change, but fail to follow through. It's just another way for them to manipulate you, even when they appear apologetic or understanding. Regardless of the circumstances, these types of narcissists won't truly comprehend or acknowledge that you've uncovered their authentic self. They will deny it and employ various tactics to maintain control. Accusing a narcissist may not always lead them to terminate the relationship, especially if you're their primary partner. However, if you're a secondary partner, they might withdraw or keep you in a state of waiting. What truly matters is how you respond after realizing you're entangled with a narcissist. It's not merely about labeling them as a narcissist or manipulator. It's about your subsequent actions. If you alter your behavior because you've recognized their true nature, the narcissist will sense that something has changed. Continually accusing a lesser or mid-range narcissist, even if it strokes their ego, will be perceived as a challenge, and they'll attempt to exert control over you. For example, if you deviate from the narcissist's expectations or behave differently than before, they will take notice. In the past, when the narcissist ignored you, you might have pursued them. However, if you cease such behavior, it signals to the narcissist that something significant has shifted. Accusing them doesn't bother them as much as changing your behavior does. If you label a narcissist as such but continue to interact with them in the same way, it doesn't significantly impact them. You are still providing them with what they desire. While the accusation may momentarily challenge their control, once dismissed, it ceases to be a concern for them. The crux of the matter is this. When your conduct undergoes a shift, the narcissist recognizes that you've unraveled their true nature. A highly self-aware narcissist will grasp this fact. On the other hand, a lesser or mid-range narcissist might not fully comprehend it, but will sense that something is amiss because you're challenging their control. If you're their primary partner, they might begin treating you poorly or excessively nicely in an attempt to realign you. However, once they regain control, the facade of kindness fades, and you revert to being mistreated. In the case of a secondary partner, if your behavior changes, the narcissist might choose to ignore you and divert their attention elsewhere. Later, they might check in to assess if you've reverted to your previous behavior. If there's no change, you might find yourself relegated to the sidelines. Thus, while calling them out may momentarily inflate their ego, it doesn't pose a significant problem for them. However, when behavior changes are observed, that's when complications arise. A highly self-aware narcissist will comprehend the situation, while a lesser or mid-range one may not fully understand, but will feel a loss of control due to your altered behavior. If you're a secondary partner, you might experience brief mistreatment and subsequent neglect as the narcissist focuses on someone else. As the main partner, you might face deteriorating treatment and attempts to be nice as a means of regaining control. If these efforts fail, they might choose to end the relationship. For a secondary partner, they might leave you on the shelf for a while, only to attempt reconnection when it suits them, and your response may align with their desires due to the passage of time or a different approach from them. In essence, when a narcissist, whether consciously or instinctively self-aware, discerns that you've exposed their true nature, their immediate reaction is an attempt to regain control over you. This realization often arises from your accusations and, more significantly, a noticeable shift in your behavior. If the narcissist is unable to re-establish control, they may choose to sever ties, especially if you hold the role of their primary intimate partner, or alternatively, they might place you in a temporary state of suspension if you're a secondary source. This pattern is frequently observed in such scenarios. I extend my gratitude for your active engagement and the dedication you've shown in exploring the intricate dynamics of dealing with a narcissist. If you found this information valuable, I encourage you to demonstrate your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful content. Understanding these patterns empowers us to make healthier choices in our relationships. Take care and stay safe until our next interaction. For additional resources and personalized guidance, peruse our free book and consider a one-on-one consultation. The link is provided in the description below. Feel free to share your thoughts or questions in the comment section. Your journey toward understanding and navigating these challenges is significant, and we're here to assist you every step of the way.